Hello students, welcome to Sri Rama Bharati online classes. I, English educator Mohit Mittal welcomes you all. Now, let's talk about chapter 4 supplementary reader A Question of Trust by Victor Cannon. This is a story of two burglars. Burglars means thief who want to rob. One was Horace Danby and other was the lady thief. He goes to rob a safe. There he meets a young lady who pretends herself to be the wife of the owner of the house, but in reality she was a burglar. Horace opens the safe for her. He leaves his fingerprints all over the room. The lady enjoys the jewels, and Horace is arrested by the police. He gets a term in the prison and he is assistant librarian in prison. This question can be asked in board about the second part of Horace's life, that he was present in the jail and he was working there as assistant librarian. He had really I would say interest for the books, etc. Now let's come to the word meaning. Page number 20, citizen. First word, citizen means inhabitant of that place. Usually means often, except means living, rare means uncommon, which is not commonly used. Expensive means costly. Safe is an iron almirah, a place where the jewelries and all are kept. Hay fever, this is a new term used here, means a summer ailment. Horace was suffering from hay fever. Disease because of the allergetic problem. Secretly, everyone knows. Agent also, who works for some agency. Now, page number 21. Gloves. Gloves means the covering of the hands. Fingerprints means sign of the fingers. Then let us talk about stirred. Stirred means moved. Quiet means silent. Wondered, everybody knows. Surprised. Tools, you know it. Burglar means thief. Okay, the new word is hindering. Hindering means obstructing. Treatment means cure. Disease means ailment. Now let's come to page number 22. Kindly, polite. Fireplace is a hearth. Firmness means steadiness, or to be very tight, or to be very stead means very strong. Straightened means unfold. Ornament, you know it. Jewelries. However, anyhow. Amused, pleased. Nodded also to say yes. Inconvenience means uneasiness. Now, page 23. Hesitated, to be doubtful here. Seriously, gravely, you know it. Then, new word threatens. Threatens means to attempt to menace, means making other person scared of. Prison means jail. Persuaded means to convince. Desperate means in despair. Okay, curious also. Watching, you know it. Closely also, you know it. Then, took off. It's a phrase. Removed. Replied, answered. Now I'll discuss one of the very important question after the word meaning. Do intentions justify actions? Do you think that there are situations in which it is acceptable to act less than honest? Yes, intention justify the actions. If any wrong act is committed unintentionally, it can be excused. But if the wrong act is done intentionally, means the wrong thing is done the way Horace did it. Horace knew that he was stealing. That's not a good job. So it is not excusable. Means one should not excuse. Horace Danby had the intention to rob the house. See, he knew that he was robbing the house. This is an intentional crime. He helped the house lady by opening the safe. He had good intention, but that too for his own motive. Because see, he wanted to steal. He came in that house. Thereafter, when the lady said he could not get to know about the lady, then also because he knew that he would be caught, so he agreed to the point that he would open the safe. I would not indulge in any wrong act, even if it is justified. Mere justification of the wrong act does not serve the purpose. See, it means that we need to know the task first of all, whether it is a good task or bad. Then only we should act. Yes, there are situations in which it is excusable to act less than honest. It happens sometime that we become we do not accept the thing which are true, but it depends on. But here in this case, Horace Denby, he do not fall in that category of honesty is a virtue. Rather, he falls in a category where he knew about that the things he was doing or he was doing was not good. That was an unfair thing. and so he was punished thereafter. Now, let's talk about some of the important questions of this chapter. First question, describe the meeting between Horace and the woman. Second question, Horace was good and respectable, but not completely honest. How? Do you think Horace was unfairly punished? What do you mean by honor among thieves? This is the most important question of this chapter, honor among thieves. This question was asked in the board also. We'll discuss all these four questions in the next class. So be prepared. There would be a group discussion of all these questions. These are long answer type questions. So be prepared with the points to answer these questions. I hope the chapter is clear to you. Thank you.